And so to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder. Is that really your best shot? Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve. Maybe I'll need to practice. Maybe we all will. Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
Almost sound like you agree with them. This registration act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is heading? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain warrior. Looks like it's on.
I've got cold heart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's grabbing it. Don't worry, Steve. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro. Don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know. You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. Washington rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president
This is just completely insane, Leo. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Drink guns, now! Get down!
Keep us moving, son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. You're trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far,
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight. But word is S.H.I.E.L.D.'s gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of him.
I'll do my best, but there's no guarantees. I'm gonna switch to Invisible Woman because we get special. The only special conversations we have is with Mr. Fantastic, and it doesn't matter if you use Sue Storm or Human Torch. It's the same conversation. So.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. do, the consequences...
Ain't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. Good luck getting anywhere with that.
On the eve of the Registration Act going into effect, the grim work of identifying all the Stanford victims continues. You have reached the voicemail box of
Reed Richards.
Please leave your message at the tone.
Yeah, hey Reed, this is Ben. Look, I can't do this. Lord knows I've followed you into some pretty crazy places over the years, but somehow this is one place I can't go. I've been thinking about it for a long time. Registration's wrong, and I won't support a law I don't believe in, but I'm still a patriot. I ain't gonna fight my own government, so the way I see it, that leaves me only one choice. I'm out. Going underground till this thing blows over. Don't bother trying to find me.
New York City.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince them?
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. For me. Well, speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence.
Why should we become willing to become criminals?
I ain't no government puppet, and I assume you feel the same way. There are worse things you can do than risk jail time to do the right thing.
There are worse things they could do to us than jail time.
If you're scared, feel free to do what you're told. Just don't call yourself a hero anymore.
How long do you think the resistance movement will can last?
Cap in charge. As long as it takes.
Though the incident was eclipsed by Stanford, many advocates point toward the Washington, D.C. attack as evidence that
That's simple, huh?
are absolutely necessary.
Simple? Yeah. Easy? No. But I know Cap. He'll get us through. Look, you got what you need to know. I got stuff to talk over with these guys.
Hey, good times, huh?
I can't believe it's come to this.
I can. The government's always wanted to take us down a peg. Now they see their chance. But Cap showed us what we need to do.
You mean punching out law enforcement personnel?
I mean doing whatever it takes to keep S.H.I.E.L.D. from taking over. That's what this is all about.
What now? Do you think Cap will start some sort of resistance movement?
Between you and me, I hope so. I have no intention of registering. And we're gonna need a leader.
You talk about rebellion. People will die.
People have died. Nothing can change that. But we can't let it keep us from doing what we know is right. Look, personal freedom is what Cap's fighting for. This is your choice to make. I know which way I'm going. Hopefully you do too.
pleasure. Captain, in the wake of the Stanford tragedy, the public overwhelmingly favors mandatory registration for all superhumans. Can millions of Americans be wrong?
Unfortunately, they can't, Brian. Our country's history is littered with wrongs that most Americans approved of at the time. Slavery, the incarceration of Japanese Americans during World War II, the McCarthy hearings.
But how do you deal with it, knowing that nearly everyone is against you on this?
I think of what Mark Twain wrote on the subject. If you alone of all the nation shall decide one way, and that way be the right way according to your convictions, you have done your duty by yourself and by your country.
An inspiring quote.
Absolutely. With the mob and the press and the whole world telling you to move, your job is to plant yourself like a tree beside the river of truth and tell the whole world, no, you move.
Interesting. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to set up my team for the next mission, and I use the same my answer registration, but it's a good team, so it's like why not?
Hey, come to a decision yet?
Hey, there was nothing funny about Stanford, but is this really the
For
answer?
now, yeah, it is. Stanford would never have happened if superheroes had proper oversight.
Government plus army of superheroes, superhumans. Anyone else see a problem here?
We already trust them with the cops and the military. Bottom line, we need checks and balances. Otherwise, more kids are gonna get killed.
Shield sure threw itself into this register or would kick your kick your butts thing, huh?
No one's got a better reason to be paranoid than I do. I'm telling you, this is the way it's gotta go.
Wasn't Nitro the one who did the actual exploding, not the New Warriors? Just saying.
Technically, that's true. Someone supervising their actions could have saved those innocents. Look, I can't make the decision for them. Just remember, we're supposed to protect people. Signing up for training and accountability is the best way to do that.
Next up, we have Anne. Captain Commander, will hear anything from the show? I didn't sign up to try to arrest camps.
We'd like to hear what you have to say about this historic event. Our online polls will be open until midnight. Log on and make your voice heard.
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other that criminals get a free pass.
Exactly.
That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. Hello, Johnny. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail at a time like this.
Doesn't seeing Captain America reject the SRI make you think this whole thing might be a little nuts?
There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be imperiled. So, there's really only one sane choice here.
I call it lesser of two evils, which is still evil.
I'm not saying the SRA is evil, but going down a path we know leads to disaster would certainly be irresponsible and foolish.
Well, not everyone's going to get along, going along with this thing, Reed. What's going to happen to them?
I'm not sure that's been determined. Incarceration, most likely. Those who violently resist might accidentally be harmed.
Son of a go to jail, huh? That's how it's gonna be?
I'm not in charge of that, of course, but that's what I'm hearing. Not a pleasant thought. I wish I could spend more time with you, but unfortunately, there's a lot to do. Talk to you soon.
Unfortunately, the normal conversation is the same, so it's no use talking to Reed again.
Reed, I'm trying, but I just can't follow these equations.
I'd be surprised if you could, Tony. They're a new form of science I invented, actually. A way to predict future trends by mathematically modeling past events.
Really? How reliable?
Very. I've been using it to predict general trends for years.
And what are they showing you now?
A series of societal earthquakes, conflicts beyond anything that's ever happened. The death of billions.
My God.
I ran the numbers again and again. I found no force that could be applied anywhere to make a better outcome until
The registration act.
yes, that's the first part. Other actions will be necessary in the right order at the right times.
Actions that will turn us against our friends. Change everything we know.
I'm well aware of that, but the alternatives are much, much worse.
Whoever said saving the world would be easy. Huh? All right, Reed. Walk me through the numbers. And take it slow.
Today, Congress is swift action on passing the registration.
Anyway, now we're done chitty-chatting to people. We could talk to Reed one more time, but that normal conversation is just the same conversation we had with Johnny all over again. So, let's move on. When you meet with Maria Hill, your actions will determine your allegiance. Your choice will determine the missions you will take on and change the boosts and abilities you earn. Some heroes have already chosen their side. The rest of your team will follow your choice. You may choose to save your game now.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
Now, what it means by that is basically what it means whoever is not grayed out or not silhouetted, that those people will follow you, whether you choose pro or anti. They'll go with you. So that way you can still pick a variety of teammates. You don't have to stick with the same four throughout the rest of the game. But I've already chosen my side. I already did the anti-registration walkthrough. Now I'm doing the pro registrations. Yeah.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. Step up and sign, please. With Stark Tech and Shield Muscle backing you up, count on it. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you?
Actually, normally trouble is what Johnny does like to do. Back to there you go.
Smart move. I'm glad to see you're going through with registration. Congratulations on making the right choice, heroes. The only one you really had. I'll look forward to working with you.
No! How could you? Cage told me I should have left with him and Iron Fist, but I didn't believe you'd do this. You damn traitors!
Well, looks like your first assignment just walked through the door. Either convince that idiot to register or take him down.
Look, Patriot, we don't want to hurt you. We all have to register so that... Shut up! There's nothing you can say to make me join you. This is for Cap!
And this is for telling me to shut up.
Victor is in my blood. Department. You're gonna need it.
Try to get me one in the air, Patriot.
Watch out! I'll burn more than your fingers. I was just getting warmed up.
An unfortunate introduction to government service for you. I'm sorry it had to come to that. Cage and Iron Fist refused to sign and escaped, and they're apparently not alone. I'm just glad you made the correct decision. Let's head back into the main area. We're gonna have our hands full, I expect, and I'm sure Tony will want to thank you personally once he gets back from Washington.
I don't need to tell you that you've made the right choice. You're here. And that means you understand the reality of our situation. You know what we're up against. We simply can't restore the public's faith in us, while Captain America and his recruits are still playing by the old rules.
SHIELD is going to use their expanded authority to keep supervillain activity in check. That leaves us with responsibility for dealing with rogue heroes.
We need to act decisively to end this fast. We have a few leads and may be close to identifying one or more locations being used as hideouts by the rebels. Come back here later. By then, we should have something more solid. I hate that it's come to this, but we have a job to do. We'll reconvene at the briefing station when you're ready.
Now, hold on 1 second. Alright, I was looking at something, sorry. Alright, let's get some special conversations going. I know, we just got done talking, now we talk some more. I have Mr. Fantastic talk to Iron Man, and then switch to Mr. Fantastic for Iron Man. Mary Hill, you have a special conversation with Iron Man, so I will leave her be for now.
Hello, Reed.
Tony, I hope you don't blame the whole conflict on my psychohistory calculations.
Don't tell me there's a margin of error.
Wait, are you joking with me?
Yep. Your calculations showing where the country would end up if we didn't support the Registration Act were just a part of what went into my decision.
I never know when you're joking. I wish you'd stop.
I'll stop when you start getting my jokes. Actually, that might make it worse. Never mind.
Cool. I was just chilling.
Hello. What can I do for you?
You know what sounds like the worst idea ever? Picking a fight with Captain America on pause?
You've given us no choice. We've cornered the government enough as it is. If we all refused registration, they'd take every one of us down.
Maybe if we offer them delicious snack cakes, they'll give up.
There's always hope. With any luck, Cap will give up quickly once we show him what he's up against.
Cap, give up? What's your plan B?
We'll do what we have to do to end this.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like Cap. Cap wouldn't give up like that. Okay. Switch to Iron Man. He has a couple of people we could talk to. It looks like Deadpool's got a stack. Oh, I didn't see this over here.
Stark here. Tony, I have some information. Oh, what time is it? Were you asleep? Shh. It's okay, Reed. What's up? Sorry, I just had to tell someone about this, and I knew you would appreciate the significance. I just finished my latest tests on the nanite material we recovered from the Latvian terror attacks. The nanite material? Yes. I've successfully accessed higher and lower brain functions in rats and primates, using the nanite's innate ability to receive and react to transmitted behavioral inhibitors. The tests show... Reed, it's late. Can you break it down for me? Addiction, Tony. With this system, we can potentially beat it. A simple injection of nanites, and we wirelessly inhibit brain impulses that support life-ruining addictions. Food, drugs, alcohol. This is where your research is taking you. Have you forgotten we're at war? Do you really think this is the time to try to save John Q. Public from the evils of chicken fried steak? I thought we need to win this thing, Reed. If you're going to play with nanites, then figure out a way for them to help us do that.
Jeez, Tony, you didn't have to jump down Reed's throat like that.
Hello, Tony.
Reed, the government's still making noise about wanting a more secure, complex containment facility for heroes who refuse to register.
Can't they handle that? We've got our hands full, wouldn't you say?
Maybe, but you're the only one I trust to do it right.
Well, I appreciate that. And sleep is overrated anyway. Are they still insisting they want something offshore, outside Geneva Convention influence?
Yes, they say it's a PR thing, but I suspect otherwise.
We'll have to keep a close watch on S.H.I.E.L.D. then. I'll build that into the design. Hello, darling. What can I do for you?
It seems like they have you pretty busy, Reed. Are you okay?
There's a lot of pressure, I admit. But considering what's at stake, I'm not about to complain.
You're not invulnerable, Reed. You need to rest once in a while, too.
I know. And I will, once the fate of our world doesn't hang in the balance. I'm just disappointed in Ben. I really thought he'd stick with us on this.
I don't think Ben's refusal to fight his friends is disappointing.
I understand. But you did marry a man of science, Susan. I trust the numbers, and I hope you'll trust me. Hello. Can I help you?
Someone said you figured this all out with math. Were side rules involved?
Yes, I applied a working model of Asimov's psychohistory concept, a way to predict where societies will go in the future.
I can print that one. I can't even predict what color underwear I'll put on tomorrow.
Neither could I. It only works for very large groups of people.
Between you, Stark, and Pym, Harvey Pym, okay, it seems like all the big brain center over here.
From a scientific point of view, perhaps. But science alone can't win a war. And Captain America is a brilliant strategist, as well as an incredibly charismatic figure.
But Mom said smarts are better. She won't lie to me, right?
We have an advantage in that one area. We can't assume it means we'll prevail. Sorry, I need to say goodbye for now.
Deadpool, you're funny. Somebody said Tony couldn't make Reed laugh, but yeah, Deadpool could.
What can I do for you, Stark?
I'm surprised to see you here. What do you want?
I'm here to check on your progress in tracking down Captain America and his rebel friends.
We're on it, Reed. We're on it, Hal. I don't need you looking over my shoulder.
I don't know that yet. And until you prove it, I'll be right behind you. Maybe you forget that you answer to me.
My building, Hill. You have limited authority here.
Don't push me, Stark, or I'll show you just how much authority I have, here and everywhere else. Yes? Can I help you?
I hear you've been making men jump through hoops, or was it a window?
People are responsible for their own actions. Cap's a big boy, and he made his choice. The wrong one.
Arresting Captain America. That's like kicking your team's mascot.
He threatened my people. Or is it possible you don't realize that under his squeaky clean image, Steve Rogers is a very dangerous man?
So how did you get this job? It could have been your looks.
After Fury went into hiding, the government wanted someone with no personal connection to him to lead S.H.I.E.L.D. A fresh start.
Oh, it couldn't have been your looks. You're in charge because you and the last guy never hang out. Nice. Oh, you're cute. Trying to wear daddy's shoes.
No, they let me keep my own boots. That's enough small talk for now. Goodbye.
Deadpool. Alright, move towards Spider-Man to come back. That is so funny. Alright, let's look over the bursts again, just real quick. Just to see what we've gotten quite a few of them over time. So let's see what else we got here. It's cold. Stop doing that. Both fire damage and cold damage would work because we got both Iceman and Human Torch. Let's see. One focus. 3 focus. We have an upgrade for power up. Power ups I should put. Handy. 3. Ooh, hold on. I have one to job at Relay. Oh, we got 3 to melee. There we go. A little upgrade for that. Raid. Max stamina, that's actually good. That would be good to have. Just so it's when blocking attacks. I don't use black as often as I should. Good memory. Remember that was a really good one. Melee does what fire does. Cause raise power damage by 3%. So that's what to focus. I'm gonna go with this. 18 plus 18 to stamina. That sounds a good idea. Then we can keep the additional fusion star.